you have given the legacy that we will honor forever, that Whittier is going to have one of the best libraries in the state because of your leadership.
You set the bar very high for all of us who are in public service. Everything you have done has been with such tremendous love.
And your departure will still leave your fingerprints all over us and generations who will be reading books and gaining knowledge. As the senator said, it doesn't end. Whether you're here or not, your legacy continues. And so thank you for that. Thank you for all the things you've created here and the memories. It's very meaningful and beautiful. Thank you for being a beautiful person.
How does the magic happen inside libraries? It happens because of librarians. It happens because of the people who work in libraries. And Paymaneh has mentored one generation of librarians, not just here, they're spread out all over the state. And for that, the entire state of California owes you an incredible debt.
So it's tonight that we recognize you for your extraordinary position, your public service, and the servant that you are to the people.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for nearly 25 years of unforgettable service to this community. It has truly been an honor in a lifetime.
Let's all join a round of applause for a class act lady.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to kick this evening off with your senator, Mr. Bob Archuleta. Give him a big round of applause.
Well, thank you. Did you hear that voice? And your Senator Bob Archuleta. We're going to put you on BOB FM radio. What do you think? What is your name, young man? Rudy. I like that.
Rudy Hernandez.
Rudy Hernandez. I'm Bob Archuleta. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm kind of horsing around because I'm home. I'm home with family, with friends, and people that I've known over the years that have seen this beautiful library blossom from, I guess, almost ashes to what it is today. But if you were here and you saw it blossom and grow, and you saw the rafters, you saw all the construction and the mess, and you thought, Mr. Mayor, when are they going to finish this thing? Right? City Council, when are they going to finish this thing? Well, your mayor, your city council has not let you down, because they were pushing and pulling and yanking on my chain, because when it came time that said, well, we're a few dollars short. I said, okay, Joe, what's a few dollars? Well, you got a pencil. No, you need a bigger pencil. And pretty soon it got into the millions. And so, but we were able to do that because in Sacramento, I said, there is no greater city than Whittier in the state of California, and we have to acknowledge the library. We got to step up and take care of it. And we think we did. So, Paymaneh, where are you? There you are. Now, you stay right there, because I'm going to talk about you for just a second. You don't, I don't want you to blush. So you sit right there. Give her the hot seat there. Well, I think we're talking about 25 years. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 when I started.
Okay. 25 years. Well, rumor is you're going to open a library across the street and compete with us. But I don't think anybody can compete with this library. I don't think anyone can find the board, the tradition, the honor, the discipline that it takes to put this together. And you've done that for us. Because when you and I walked together and you held my hand and said, be careful, Senator. Don't step there. Watch your head, Senator. Keep that hard hat on. I said, this is something that's going to be a treasure for Whittier. It's going to be here for years and generations to come. But it took leadership. It took involvement. And it took your board. And it took those men and women that are here, all of you, every one of you, who believe in education, believe in giving an equal opportunity to everyone through education, through reading, expanding your horizons when you can dream about sailing a ship, flying an airplane, being an astronaut, or maybe just learning how to be a good gardener. Whatever it is, you find it at the library. And the inspiration that you give to our veterans, I want to thank you. For those of you who don't know, but I am a veteran. I'm a former paratrooper with the 82nd Airborne. Thank you so much. And I will boast one more, because I got my wife Rose here with me. And we have 5, and 2 of our sons are still serving in the military. So I'm honored to say this. I believe I'm the only senator in California, if not the nation, that we have 2 sons that are West Point graduates and still serving today. But Joe, look out, because my son Brandon is about to retire from the Army, and he'll be home in June, mid-June. He's a doctor, a PhD, 2 Bronze Stars, a veteran of Afghanistan and Iraq, and he just might move into Whittier. So you better watch out, Joe. You're going to have some competition because he's a political science major on top of that. But I know he'll be your buddy, so don't worry. But ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight to honor you, sweetheart, because you've given us so much. And I know that each and every one of you, if you've gotten close to her, you said, Payne, hey, what do I go here? What about this? I've got that. And you're always there for everyone. So it's tonight that we recognize you for your extraordinary position, your public service, and the servant that you are to the people, that you are here, and we're here to celebrate your retirement. And retirement is only a word, because I know you're going to be knocking on the door. It'll be a Tuesday afternoon, and somebody who 5 years later, he goes, who's that lady just walked in? And keep dusting and looking for the, checking things out. And that young person won't know that you have given a legacy that we will honor forever. You've given us all a place for access, opportunity, and belonging here in Whittier for the people. But it's been your leadership. It's been the fact that you've led with the mindset focused on the residents, their needs, and to deliver this beautiful library, because you know the children who you train, teach, and guide, they're in that beautiful section, will one day maybe run the city, run the state, because you've inspired them. So we've trusted you over the years. We've trusted you when you said, we can do it. We can expand. We will get the money, one way or the other. But we are going to make sure that the state of California knows that Whittier is going to have one of the best libraries in the state because of your leadership. So that trust has come a long way. As libraries go, your direction has continued to open doors for so many. But I will tell you this, the community has approached you, they've recognized you, and you've always been there. Families, students, everyone, seniors, and as I mentioned, our veterans. There's a veterans office there where veterans can come here twice a week and sit down with a LA County Veteran Service Officer to listen to these veterans, to get it out of them, to find out what's ailing them, and then put them in the system so they can get their benefits, so well-deserved. And we've done that. That office is there for all veterans, not just out of Whittier, but around the area. You've done that. So you've earned the statewide respect. Your stewardship has been amazing. But the state of California is so proud to have you, and here in Whittier, and also your leadership in the California Library Association. You've taken that to the top. So your legacy is going to be here for years to come. You've made headlines in our hearts. You have made headlines in our hearts, because when we talk about you, it's always about service, connection, the city, the children, the seniors, everyone. So as we look around, I can't think of a single thing that we're missing. But I'm sure you'll pick up the phone and call me, because Joe will fly over to Sacramento, tap me in the shoulder and said, well, we could use a little bit more. But my door will always be open. I will tell you that. So on behalf of the 30th Senate District, I offer a heartfelt expression of gratitude and appreciation. But we're not going to say goodbye or sayonara or whatever. We're going to say, hey, get over here. We're not done with you. 2 years, 5 years, because you'll always be part of the Whittier family. So I have something from you that we brought from the state of California, and this was actually flown in. So, Joe, how did you get this on the plane? I don't know how you did that. So can I have the city council come up with me, please? And we'll present this to you. And this is a state resolution, and these resolutions are not given to just anyone. we give out certificates and acknowledgement and so on, but resolutions, they're tough to get. But if anyone deserves it, you do. You know, we've all heard of the queen of the prom. Well, we got the queen of the library, and you'll always be our queen. Come on up here, and so you can be acknowledged correctly. And I'm not going to read it all, but it does say, we appreciate what you've done. We acknowledge your service to the state of California, to the library, and your leadership in the Library Association, and the men and women and veterans and seniors. You've always had your heart felt, giving everything to us, and we really appreciate it. So on behalf of the state of California, I recognize you. God bless you. A fantastic retirement, but never forget where you came from, because we got to tell everybody you are from Whittier. So God bless you.
So, Bob, let me ask, you gave a little money to this completely new library. How much was it again? Wait, excuse me. Let's ask the fountain of knowledge.
$4.2 million.
$4.2 million from Senator Archuleta. Wait.
Oh, the other 5 went to Parnell Park.
Yeah. Other money went to Parnell Park.
You know, it's really hard to know what to say about Paymaneh that hasn't already been said. So I may be a little bit redundant, but I think that you have really built a legacy for the future. You set the bar very, very high for all of us who are in public service. And it's been because everything you have done has been with such tremendous love. You have shared yourself, you shared your life, you shared what you believed in, you put in all those hours, and there could be no other reason for it except for love. So I hope that you know that that love is returned and that you are greatly loved by everyone in this city. Just a few of your friends who drop by. And this library is a testament to your vision. So we have so many reasons to say thank you and to wish you well, because your stamp is on the city of Whittier.
So on a personal level, you and I have had multiple conversations that are important and in-depth regarding Chanel, Fendi cologne, designer shoes, things that matter. I mean, yes, we are in the temple of knowledge, but let's get to the things that really matter, the foundation of Western civilization. Shoes, correct, the correct shoes. And of course, she and I like to dress alike. She wouldn't give me a brooch tonight. I don't know why not. At any rate, on a personal level, I know you've impacted my family's life. Folks can talk about all the, well, actually, just to pause for a moment, this is your legacy right here. And your departure will still leave your fingerprints all over us and generations who will be reading books and gaining knowledge. As the senator said, it doesn't end. Whether you're here or not, your legacy continues. And so thank you for that. On a personal level, I remember bringing my kids here, and on the reopening, when my son brought his grandson here, and Leo the lion was here, and they had a chance to bond over that. So thank you for all the things you've created here and the memories. It's very meaningful and beautiful. Thank you for being a beautiful person.
Fernando is in Europe, couldn't be here. Kathy got caught on something tonight, so she sends her wishes and greetings. Yeah, yes. What's so beautiful about Paymaneh is not only that she's, you all know how personable she is, right? And she treats every person individually and speaks to people individually. And we have some stories that we're not going to go over. But when Octavio talks about this being your legacy, it's true. But the bigger legacy, candidly, is all these people here. Because all of you, all of us, have been touched by you in a special way. Because just how you interact and how you take the time to listen, and how you work with your employees here. What's been really meaningful for me and several of us is that we're going through the bond measures and the things that, candidly, we lost that bond by how many? 10 votes. 10 votes we lost. And everyone, how many of you were involved in that campaign? Raise your hand. Yeah. We were all pretty downtrodden, weren't we? But what happened after that? Things changed, didn't they? And you were part of saying, no, we're not going to allow that to pull us down. We're going to keep going. And you kind of lit a fire and kicked me in the pants a little bit. And Paymaneh got this thing going. And we have this building, and the other building is much better, thank you, much better than what was here before. Much better. And the legacy, the kids, we just don't have any kids tonight, is for generations to come. She told me only 3 minutes, but we're politicians. So I just want to say, from my standpoint, she's been very special to me. And Greg, where's the state librarian? He's coming up here. He's got some stories for you. He came all the way down from Sacramento. So this is a special occasion, and it's bittersweet, but it's time. It's time. It's a good time. She's going to be coming back and helping out for a while, and that was a really good move to bring you back. And so she's set the example for everyone in here in terms of employees and that as to way it's all about. It's not about books. It's about relationship, and that's what she has taught all of us, and that's why I know we all love her. So Paymaneh, we got something up here, a proclamation, and you got, oh yeah, this one here. Did everybody see this? Is this cool or what? She's got her own street sign. I don't know if Chino Hills will allow you to put it up, but in Whittier we would. All right? Yeah, Rod's and Chino Hills. So anyway, God bless you. Yeah, we just so much appreciate you, and yeah, God bless you. And now, it gives me great pleasure, Greg, come on up here. Greg Lucas is the state librarian, And Greg, we worked, I don't know how many times on the bond. They had a bond in Sacramento that we should have gotten some of the money, and unfortunately, San Diego beat us to it, and they built that 10-story edifice that didn't stop us. We said we're going to come back to the people of Whittier. So, Greg, tell the good stories about Paymaneh, if you would. Greg Lucas, State Librarian.
Thank you for letting me crash your party. I didn't RSVP. I would, and how about the food? Wasn't the food something? Yeah. I was impressed by the servers, too. How about a round of amateurs, though they might be. And finally, give yourselves a hand for this library. I was here before all of this happened, and this is really an extraordinary achievement. And yeah, I mean, these are people that led the fight to make it this way, but you all made it this way along with them. It wouldn't have happened without you, so give yourselves a big hand for that. I've known Paymaneh the entire time I've been state librarian. It's been about 12 years. There's a proclamation back here from the state library that woefully inadequately describes everything that Paymaneh has done for Whittier and for the libraries of California. I want to say the entire time I've been state librarian, she's been a member of the California Library Services Board and volunteering her time, right, to help improve things in all of California's libraries. And that says something about her right there. And I'm certainly going to miss on a personal level how you've helped make me look far less stupid than I actually am. It's like, seriously, I mean, and the mentoring that you've given to me, and also, right, more important than that is, I mean, yeah, we've been talking about this building. This building is awesome, right? But how does the magic happen inside libraries? It happens because of librarians. It happens because of the people who work in libraries. And Paymaneh has mentored at least one generation of librarians, not just here, they're spread out all over the state. And for that, the entire state of California owes you an incredible debt. And so, I don't know, I'm going to get all verklempt or whatever that thing is from Saturday Night Live. But I'm thrilled that you're now going to join your husband and be an international person of leisure. So thank you. Oh wait, but there's more. So the State Library created these, here, let's open it. This will be brief. These medals commemorating the 175th anniversary of California statehood. And I have given out one of these medals. This is the second one I have given out. The first one was given to the First Lady of California, the first partner of California. And you get the second one. I think it clashes with the brooch, though. You might have to wear it with another outfit.
California Library Association is here. Robert Karatsu. Come on down, Robert. Welcome to Whittier. I was just glad Greg said what he said about Paymaneh, because we all know Paymaneh here, but you don't know her influence statewide and how many people she's mentored and how she's made a difference to so many people. So, Robert, we're so glad you're here today, and I know you're going to say a little bit about it also.
I will. Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. And I have been to Whittier before, just because of this lady. And yeah, I mean, I have a proclamation. There's a whole bunch of these whereases. I am not going to read them all. I'm going to condense it basically into one thing that, and I think you've all heard that. I mean, Paymaneh's influences, it just could not be contained here in Whittier. She has to make an impact on the entire state. And so, whereas Paymaneh served for 3 years on the executive board of the California Library Association, served on a number of CLA committees, and was the CLA president in 2011. So, yeah, among, just another thing that maybe you weren't aware of in Whittier, but yeah, she was doing things in the rest of the state as well. And I'd like to maybe close this out with adding my own whereas I've known Paymaneh as a professional colleague, but I think more importantly as a friend for longer than a lot of people in this room have been alive. That would be correct. Right? And I believe that even AI could not catch this, but I first knew Paymaneh when she was an AV librarian in the city of Inglewood, right? Yeah, okay, AI did not know that, but it's just been such a great pleasure to know you all these years, not only to, get your advice, but also to just be your friend. And we've had some great times at conferences with Michelle and amazing dinners there. Right so I just want to wish you, retirement is not underrated. It's a great thing. And I think
I'm listening to him.
You're going to have more time to root for, the University of Oklahoma football, right? Go Sooners. Congratulations, Paymaneh. Thank you.
Sorry, Rudy. One more. My name is Mary McCarthy. I'm president of the Whittier Public Library Foundation. And it is a true honor for me to be up here tonight representing the foundation. So first, I would like you to raise your hand if you're part of the Library Foundation Board. So we've got, thank you. Raise your hand if you're part of the Whittier Public Library Foundation as a member. Please raise your hand. Okay. And lastly, please raise your hand if you would like to become a member of I had to fit that in. Thinking about Paymaneh, it's been truly my honor. I was thinking back, I think I've been able to work with you for the past 15 years or so. And thinking about qualities that Paymaneh has, there are many. But I thought I would just concisely identify a few. And forgive the alliteration, but that's what has helped me remember this. First of all, Paymaneh has had a very unique ability to create a library community. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Just her warmth, her charisma is amazing. I would say many have already identified her can-do attitude. And we see this firsthand. First of all, she has a can-do attitude to have renovated not only this library, but the Whitwood branch library as well. So that's amazing. What is such an honor for me is, we meet at our board meetings and I'm constantly throwing ideas at Paymaneh and her staff. And lo and behold, they're always, we can do that, which is terrific for us. And it allows us as a foundation to not only support the library in its mission, but also host some of our own events. So that's wonderful. I would also say that I've witnessed a compassion, a care, a consideration in Paymaneh through the years. I think of many of our board members who are here tonight, also our board members who have passed, and the care that she has shown on an individual and private level has been amazing. Mrs. Ruth Shannon, Sue Setledge, her daughter is here tonight. We've had Norm Kirschenbaum. And how many librarians, when I say create community, throw a 100-year birthday party for our dear Selma and Yosh Nakamura. His daughter is here tonight. That is a rare thing that you see in cities. And Paymaneh is really behind this. So amazing. So we say can do, compassion, and I would say creativity. That's something I've enjoyed, and I see her staff is amazing. And whenever they throw an event, such as tonight, but really every event, when we host authors, our Whittier Read series, our Eileen Bigelow series, whenever it is, there is this creativity. We say Paymaneh could definitely open up her own business. Yes, is that in retirement? Just the creativity, her staff, it's commendable. So finally, I would say we will miss you. I'm glad we will see you periodically, but we wish you well in retirement. And what I say is, let's all join a round of applause for a class act lady.
Well, first of all, thank you so very much for being here tonight. It means the world to see all your friendly faces here tonight. So we have two options tonight. One is I can read from what I prepared, and it'll be fast, then we can do it. Or you can all grab a glass of wine or drinks, and we can have a story time here at the library, so we can go on forever. I don't think you want the second option. So I'm going to read it, but there will be some commentaries in between, and it will be fast. I can promise you that it will be fast. And the reason I did it, because if I don't, then I forget. So at that some age, you just... First of all, I want to introduce this table here. My family are here, but also some of my friends that are as close as my family here. So I have Santa Murphy. Santa and I go back, I wouldn't say, many, many, many decades. Mario Gonzalez, he's like a brother to me and my husband, and he's been in our life for a long time. So thank you, Mario, for being here tonight. And of course, Firuze Juma. She was our Whittier Reads author, the third or the fourth one. And she's back here. She used to go to Leffingwell School in Whittier. So she has honored me for being here tonight. Thank you, Firuze. And of course, my daughter, she is my best friend, my shopping buddy, so we do a lot of those, and best thing that could ever happen to our life, she's our pride and joy, Dr. Asal Fatian. And she's shy like me, of course. And of course, the loudest cheerleader and the best friend in my life for the last 48 years, thank you for putting up with everything that I've done. My husband, Farouk Fatian. And yes, he's not Mr. Maghsoudi, he's Mr. Fatian. Okay, now we've got that one done. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Seeing so many friendly faces, colleagues I have worked alongside for years, dear friends, community leaders, and my family truly means more to me than I can put into words. When I first started the Whittier Public Library nearly 25 years ago, I never imagined I would be staying here for this long. I thought 3, 4, 5 years and move on to the next thing. What started as a job quickly became something much deeper, a calling, community, and honestly, a second home for me. I spent in the last 25 years, most of my waking hours here in this community than I did where I live. This community and people, actually, they formed lifelong friendship, have shaped my life in so many ways that I never expected. I have made lifelong friends in this community. Some that I miss the most, Sue Setledge, Ruth Shannon, Norm Kirschenbaum, Selma Menard. Selma and we had parties together, yes. And they were always so supportive of our libraries. So I wish they were here. So Selma used to tell me, you can't go before I go, so you have to stick around. So Selma, thank you. She always supported us. 25 years ago, she started with me in the library, started the foundation, and we made sure that the foundation is what it is today. And she was always so committed to the library and what we do. I want to begin by thanking the Whittier City Council, past and present. So you guys are here, and the ones that I worked in the past. Owen is here. I know Owen is here somewhere. All right. And Owen and Christina is here. So they've always been kind to the library, and that means the world to me. So thank you for every support, all the support that you have given me and our library. Your belief in the library and its mission and your dedication to public service made it possible for us to grow, adapt, and continue serving our community in a meaningful ways. Libraries thrive when leaders understand their value, and I am deeply grateful for your support over all these years. To our city managers, Connell, past and present, I have to thank and mention Steve Helvey. If it wasn't for Steve, I wouldn't be here. He convinced me to come to Whittier. And actually, the way he did it, I was in my office in the old job. Steve walked into, as my city manager in that city was trying to convince me to stay. And Steve just, those who knew Steve, he goes, are you ready to sign the contract? I said, oh God, Steve. So I wish he was here tonight, but it's a long drive, and I have the most tremendous respect for Steve for what he's done for our libraries. Jeff Collier, Brian Seki, he was here during the construction of this building, and he was quite helpful and pretty much gave me a carte blanche to do whatever we wanted to do within the budget, of course. So, but he was very supportive with the library, with me in particular, and of course, Connell. We worked in so many different, yes. So, but thank you so much for your support. You're very special. You're very supportive. I really, truly appreciate what you have done. And I'm sure you're going to continue supporting the library from this point on, because otherwise I'll come back.
You're already coming back.
Yeah, I know. That's why. To the many boards and commissions, and a lot of you are here, Library Foundation, Board of Trustees, Friends Board, Hodge Foundation. They have been nothing but very supportive to our libraries, and I truly appreciate all your help. I mean, if this library, we couldn't have had all the beautiful furniture that you use, everything that you see in the building. It wasn't going to happen if it wasn't for the foundation and the money that they raised. So thank you to all you have done for this library, and I'm sure you will continue to do this for generations to come. Your partnership helps shape programs and services and truly matter to the people of Whittier. I would like to mention some of them who were instrumental in promoting and supporting our services and also rebuilding our libraries that are no longer with us. And also, I mentioned Ruth B. Shannon, Doris Huxtable. Doris Huxtable was on my interview panel when I first started here. Norm Kirschenbaum, Selma Menard, and Sue Sedlich. And I also want to, this is a great opportunity for me to extend my sincere appreciation and gratitude to Jim Shepard for all these years supporting the libraries. I really appreciate it. And of course, to our library staff. I don't even know where to begin. You are the heart and soul of this place. Your passion, creativity, resilience, and genuine care for our community inspired me every single day. I am so grateful for your teamwork, your laughter, your late nights, we had many of those, your problem solving, and most of all, your friendship. Working alongside you has been one of the greatest joy of my life, and I mean this. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Now to my special friends, as I said, we're getting there. We're getting there. Both within these walls and beyond them, thank you for your encouragement, your understanding, and the many conversations that helped me through both challenges and celebration. You made the hard days easier and the good days even better. You all know who you are and how much your friendship has meant to me, but I'm going to mention few that are quite special. They have been alongside with me for so many, many things and so many different challenges in my life. So Fran Schilt is here. Nancy Mendez and Catherine Marshalls are not. Catherine is probably freezing in Tennessee, but Nancy sends her regards. I wish they were both here. Bonnie Weber, where are you, Bonnie? Thank you for being my sounding board for so many years, Bonnie. I really appreciate your friendship, always. You were, especially Nancy, Catherine, and Fran. I had some health challenges many years ago. They were there with me every step of the way, and I thank you for that. And finally, to my family, my husband, my daughter, thank you for your patience, your love, and your unwavering support. Thank you for understanding the long days, the meetings, the event, and the moments when the library needed just a little bit more of my time than you guys. I could not have done any of these without your standing beside me. As I step into this next chapter, I do so with deep gratitude and pride. I leave knowing that our libraries are in such a capable hands. Please, guys, give yourself a hand. Those are really and will continue to be the place of inspiration and service for generations to come. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for nearly 25 years of unforgettable service to this community. It has truly been an honor in a lifetime.
Ladies and gentlemen, continue giving her love, appreciation.
Hi, everybody. I'm Firouzeh Dumas, and I just have to say a few words about Paymaneh. I met Paymaneh when my book, Funny in Farsi, was chosen as Whittier Reads. And thank you, somebody read it, yay. And I did not know
I'm from Iran. I did not know that there was a librarian in this whole country who was Iranian. And so I was really intrigued to meet Paymaneh. And what I didn't realize is that Paymaneh is not a librarian. She's truly a citizen diplomat. And what I've noticed over the years is that she is so good at working with everybody, whether it's fundraisers, politicians, students, teachers, you name it. Everybody loves Paymaneh. And I can tell you, there's not anybody who has a bad story about her. She always leads with integrity. And I'm so proud as an Iranian woman to know that she is also Iranian. So really, whenever you guys think of Iran, think of Paymaneh, okay? And also, if anybody does have any dirt on her, do share. Because I mean, she is so beloved. She's like our own Dalai Lama. But I just want to say one thing since I'm in the library. When I came to America in 1972, I did not speak English. And my teacher at Leffingwell Elementary School, Mrs. Bonnie Sandberg, told my father to get me a library card. And so we went to the Whittier Public Library, and I took a coin purse because I'd never been to a library in my life. And anyway, so a couple New York Times bestsellers later, I have to say that the Whittier Public Library truly changed my life. And when people ask me, is there such a thing as a flying carpet? I go, yes, it's called the library card. So thank you to all of you. And you are so lucky to have had Paymaneh. I mean, truly, truly, she's a rare bird. And I'm so proud that my life crossed paths with her. And lastly, my late parents loved her. And they used to always say, Paymaneh, she's really high class. So thank you.